Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Stationeers on Europa, episode 16. So the vending machine acts as like your hopper for things you want to sell. Oh man, just enough cables. All right, here we go. Turn the computer on. And turn the satellite dish on. Does the landing pad have a switch? I, don't think so. Just needs to get plugged. Oh, no, here it is. Landing pad on. Vending machine on. Is there anything I have to sell on me? Yeah, let's sell my empty carbon dioxide filter, because that's doing me no favors. Okay. So the way this works is you angle the dish so that you can make connections. So let me filter to trader, and let's try to go with the Holder's assorted goods. So you adjust this for the numbers to go up. And you need, like, what, 95% or something like that in order to make connections? There we go. Contact Calder. And grant them permission to land. And here they come. There's a lot more stuff in the base to sell, so let me go grab that. The other thing I should probably do is to hook... hello. So here's the carbon dioxide filter that I sold for nothing. But this guy has mushrooms, gold, power connectors, pipe bender modules, you know, all of this minus the... Well, I guess he now has the carbon dioxide filter. So this is his inventory that I could buy, and allows you to gain access to stuff that you wouldn't otherwise have access to if, you know, if you didn't have, like, the tier 2 furnace and all that stuff. So I'm going to sell some of the stuff I don't want to him. Might as well just free up space in my base for the junk I don't care to keep. That also means that I'm opening up the viewer submitted inbox, so suggest a goal. Or suggest projects. And make sure that the projects are within scope. That they take like an hour or so, no more. Not like a mega project, because I'm not committing the time for that. Sorry to say. So I'm going to put my tablet away and put a lot of this stuff away so I can free up space. So dead filters I'm going to sell. And scanner I'm going to sell. Arc furnace. Keep the solar panel. These old... Yeah, might as well sell the old tools. I'll stick them in the airlock. I can also sell portable hydroponics, portable generator. Portable air conditioner, solid generator. Well, I'll keep the solid generator. Portable solar panel. What else do I want? Iron walls. I'll even sell my iron sheets. I don't see myself using iron sheets anytime soon. Sell my chute. It's a good way to, like, just clear out things you don't need. Ore scanner. Pipe valve. What else? Flags. The basic solar. Airlock. Small batteries. Yes. Oh my god. Alright, let me cycle this and start to fill it, because it's getting a little crowded in here. Just a little crowded. Cheers. Oh, good. I was like, oh no, did I keep my helmet off? No, my helmet's fine. Let me out! So there's other ways to get rid of trash. Oh. There we go. There's other ways to get rid of the trash, but this is a pretty effective way to just sell it to a vendor and make money. You can also scrap it, basically stick it through a metal shredder and shred it down to its constituents, and then spin it up in a centrifuge and separate out those parts into their ores. That's another way to get rid of things you don't want. Yeah, oh, whatever. Let me disconnect the tank off of this. It's technically two parts. It's good to get rid of the gas welder so that it can't possibly explode in my base, because that's a real thing that can happen. This trader's gonna be peeved. Yeah, well, he's just my my garbage man, doing all the things that the garbage man can. What else is there? There's more batteries, right? I'll even take the pumpkin. Sell the pumpkin to him. I have pumpkin seeds, right? Let me double check. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Stiggy, I can't do Harveys for the planners because I don't use IC code in this series. So the Harveys would just do nothing. They would just take up space. So I'm going to refund you there. I'm also going to refund some of the duplicates, because kitchen was proposed a few times. Okay. Scroll to the bottom, and it's the quantity things here that I can sell. So the ground penetrating radar sells for 600. That's not terrible. Some of the portable kits that I'm selling fetch a pretty price. The portable solar panels actually fetch a really high price, given that they're probably worth very little. Yeah. All right, so I am making $4,000 worth of credits. And then if we take a look at my credit card here, you've got $4,000 on it. And then if I want to dismiss the guy, depart, he magically disappears and he takes off into the night. Bye. And then I'll connect with one more trader while I'm out here. Actually, while I have you vote on next project. So we have a kitchen. Produce stuff to sell. Add storage. Build a stationary tracking beacon, so I can't get lost. Find alloys find tier 2 alloys on traders. Sometimes they sell them. Rebuild the farm, which I kind of already have, but I think what you mean is to plant. And then paint the ogre green and name it Trek. Okay. Speaking of the ogre, I'm gonna go turn it off because it's on and it's doing literally nothing but taking like 400 watts of power for no reason. And it's broken because, you know, rocket works. Or rocket doesn't works. Yeah, see, my kit battery got drained down a little bit. That's because the ogre was doing nothing but taking power. Alright, sort trader. Let's try finding someone that has alloys. chem lab, maybe? Probably not, though, but I'll try to connect to them. Tool Corp might actually just have, like, the tier 2 tools that I don't have outright. Oh. They're already landing. So don't stand there. It hurts. Nuclear battery. So I could buy a nuclear battery off of them. That's a tool that I otherwise wouldn't have access to. That is the only thing here that would be special. The thing is, I don't really have use for one nuclear battery. I'd kind of want 2 of them, because you'd have to swap to them, you know? So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not really having a problem with my power storage. So depart. So just for point of reference here, nuclear batteries require Inconel and Astrolite, which I can't make on a tier 1 furnace. You need a tier 2 furnace for that. So let's try connecting to Tool Corp. Wrong way. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. And I kept clicking it. Of course it did. Don't crush me. Ah! Oh, there's 2 Tool Corps. Well, this is convenient. So if you want small increments, because that's what I need now, you have to hold C as in Charlie. There we go. Yeah. I would highly advise you putting the panel on like half a block up so it's not clipping. Maybe I fix that at some point, but I don't really care too much. Well, they have Mark II duct tape, Mark II wire cutters. You guys have garbage. But they do have sensor lenses. So if I hadn't dev mode them in for myself, I could buy them for just a little bit more money than I currently have. So that's a really good way to get sensor lenses without having to get yourself a very fancy furnace setup. And this will be my last trade, and then I'll work on the thing you're voting on. I don't want paint. What am I doing? Why am I trying to connect to the paint lab? So there's the other tool court. And Organicon. That's probably farming? I'll connect to it. Yeah, this is trading in a nutshell. Not super interesting, but can be pretty profitable. These guys have... Oh, they have Winter Spawn and Hades Flowers. Cool. The beta strains, beta variant. Alien mushrooms, tropical lilies. So they have some plants that I wouldn't otherwise have access to. I'm going to leave them here on the pad. But I'm going to power the pad off, because I don't want to pay for the electricity. So, effectively, this guy's kind of just stranded here, standing there like an idiot. You guys want me to work on a kitchen, so let's do that. Build a kitchen. I've stolen a trader bot. Yep. Came to the wrong outpost. So there's 2 things that I'm going to want for a kitchen. Scrolling down here, there is the... Oh, let me turn off that light. Oh, it was off. Actually, I think this is on the pipe bender unit. Yeah, it might be on the pipe bend unit. Well, I do need... No, automated oven and an automated packing machine. So the oven, copper, steel, constant, and solder. Let's get automated oven out. It also means that I'm going to want a fridge, too. So let's find the fridge over here. No. I thought it'd be on here. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Guess it's on the electric, too. The easiest way to turn things on and off would be like a transformer and APC, yeah. But I'll just snip the cables because I'm lazy. I also need a physical place to put this, so maybe I'll build out that way to put my kitchen, because I'm kind of out of space a little bit. So I will be adding to the base, I think. Yeah. So here's the automated oven, which allows me to cook. And let's get the packing. The advanced packing machine. I'll go with the advanced, so I need electrum for that. Man, I am burning through my electrum supply. And then I'll do a fridge, which should be fun. And let me hide that pole, because, you know, it's over. Should have done that already. My water's a little low. May need to go ice mining. Alright, so here's the automatic packing machine, which helps you pack up your cooked food into canned goods, which does not decay. And then a fridge. And oddly enough, I'm going to do fridge small, because fridge smalls and fridge larges work different ways. Fridge larges, you just power on. Fridge smalls, you actually provide the refrigerant yourself, which can make it more efficient. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to expand the base out 3 units. So let's move the steel back over. And I'm not going to make a meta fridge. I'm just going to get as close as I can, as lazily as I can. So it's 3 frames. Walls, sheets, plastic, and then I just need the steel. And of course, as always, if you want like a meta fridge or whatever, I can attempt to do it. But it would need to get voted on. Alright, I think that's all I need for this. So let's pack this up and go outside. Oh, I also should refund all of you that submitted ideas, because you don't pay for that. That comes free. This poor trader. He's marooned. Another thing I'm going to need to do is to move the heavy watt cable, because it's going to be in the way. I hadn't thought of that until I got out here and realized it's totally in the way. Isn't the whole planet a fridge or freezer? It is, but the thing is, oxygen makes food spoil faster than other gases. So if I go to the guides here and go down to food decay, nitrogen is the gas of choice. Oxygen makes food decay at 1.3 speed, nitrogen at 0.0 or 0.6. Pollutant would be horrible. Carbon dioxide is a little bit better than nitrogen. So what I'm going to want to do is to pump cold nitrogen into the fridge. Also, food decays faster. The pressure drops below 1 atmosphere or 101 kPa. And it actually, unlike in real life, it super decays when it's in vacuum. So you can't just vacuum it out. So what you want is you want at least 101 kPa nitrogen that is brought down as close to absolute zero as possible. That would be meta. I'm not going to do true meta, but I'm going to get close-ish for this one. So here's the thing. I am going to have to rewire a lot, which kind of sucks. One of the issues with base expansions. Because I don't want this heavy watt wire to be in the middle of the in the middle of the base and then have to like route my regular wires over it. But perhaps I make it look cleaner. Maybe. Seeing if I can do it without having to go back inside. Nope. I'm gonna have to go back inside. Get a few more heavy watt cables. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Something like that. In fact, I'm gonna borrow some. So that the kit battery over there is charging. At least a little. If I was being wise, I would borrow from the end of it, but whatever. It's only temporary. Yeah, the big fridge is a magic box that that takes a lot of power, and the small fridge is more technical, and I'm doing the technical fridge. Hope y'all agree with that choice. Oh, I have 5 cables right here. Perfect. The devs are from FromSoft. They're masochistic devs or sadistic devs. Yeah, at times I feel that way. All right, there we go. So now everything's plugged back in. Let's go ahead and set up the walls. Oh, I don't even have enough, do I? Of course not. I am lacking 1. That's just painful. I'm also lacking a few extra sheets. So I'll have to go back inside anyway. So, 1 more wall, 1 more plastic sheet. I already have the glass. If I made a game, you'd buy it? You know, I used to mod games for funsies. I mean, I guess I've most recently did Frost and Fire for RimWorld, but like that was a long time ago. It's only version 1.0. So you'd have to play a really old version of RimWorld to even try that out. Nothing wrong with rolling back your versions, but most people wouldn't, understandably. All right, let's finish the expansion so I can get kitchening, and then I'm also going to have to make the floors as well. Your brain is too smooth to survive Frost and Fire. Yeah, I designed that a bit sadistically as well. I cranked the difficulty up to like 11, and then I, you know, no kid gloves on that for sure. All right, let's make sure that we're enclosed first. Oh, I don't have my tablet? All right, I'll have to physically check that everything's walled up because I left my tablet inside. Okay, we have added to the floor space. Let me tidy up all this extra walls and get some flooring in. Well, actually, I'll put the flooring in afterwards because it doesn't make sense to make it before. But I will need more cables. Where is my copper? I didn't use it all. Oh no, here it is. So we'll have the advanced packing machine, the automated oven, which is being weird and not facing me. There it goes. And then the small fridge, I'll put, probably not there. I'll move it. I just wanted to get back to my cables before I make 1,000 of them. Might want to turn on the heaters. Oh, it's 15 Celsius. It's not too bad. But yeah, I can flick them on. Doesn't hurt. It's just, it didn't get that cold. You know, as I expand the base, I add to the volume of the base. And as I add to the volume of the base, it takes, you know, it's more protected from temperature shock. I do need 2 iron sheets, though. So you know how I sold my iron sheets? Well, here I go again, adding more iron. I should combine my iron anyway, because I had 2 stacks. Okie dokie. Oh, you can backseat, it's fine. Small amounts of backseat, but what I'm trying to avoid is like the neckbeard, well, actually levels of back seats. A little bit, no problem. There's a difference between, like, trying to be helpful and then someone trying to play for you. And I'm just trying to avoid the trying to play for me scenarios, because I think you all understand why. It's, it can become, disruptive to the flow of the stream. Screwdriver. So there's my oven. There's my packing machine. So the packing machine turns cooked food into canned food, and the oven turns raw food into cooked food. I'm also probably going to want to move the respawn point because it's not in a good spot anymore. And the locker's okay. Wouldn't hurt to have like overhead lockers where the food is, but where do I put the fridge? The fridge probably needs to be as close to the wall as possible. So I would actually say where the locker is ideal. And that means moving a lot of seeds. But this is for the best in the long run. If I switch the oven and the canner, can I feed them into one another? Like through, yeah, you know, I probably could. And that would probably make a lot of sense. So this is the, like, level of backseating I don't mind. So let's do that. Let's switch them so they just feed into one another straight away, reducing manual labor. So what do I need? A wrench? And that way I can actually put them close to one another. So the... Well, not necessarily. There are cases where I don't want to immediately pack what I cook. So I'm going to avoid that. Because I can think of some cases where you don't want to necessarily immediately can it. Because not all food can be canned. Alright, let's keep moving this stuff. Oh, I guess I put my screwdriver away. So the spare suit stuff can get moved as well. I don't need that here. That can be over yonder. Oops. So I'm trying to put this at eye level so I can see what they are without having to read them. Right? It's a little bit easier. Oh no, don't open that. That probably smells horrible. Spoiled eggs. Eventually we'll have a refrigerator for those tomatoes. And these cans are going to get moved as well. Table... Where'd that fridge go? Alright, here's the fridge small. So I wanted to put the fridge small... Not there. Close to the window, so that I can plumb it properly. So the pipe input's right there, which is exactly where I wanted it. Alright, then let's set up the tables for a microwave. And wrench the microwave and the chem station down. And then wire everything up. Oh, and this respawn. Go. I'll stick the respawn point here, because I can't imagine using this spot for anything else. It's out of the way. And it's in the base, so it should be safe. Okay, cool. Let's get all this wired up, and then I'll show you how it works, and then I'll also get the refrigerator properly set up. Okay, it is good to go. Now for the refrigerator. So for the refrigerator, what we're going to want to do is to get some insulated pipes and then regular pipes. I do still have radiators though. And then I'm going to want a tank fill. It all could be insulated pipes, in fact. I'm going to also want a tank fill. So maybe just one insulated, I think, would be fine. So that would be silicon and steel. So yoink. Oh, and let's put... I forgot I had potatoes on me. So it's not going to hold very much in terms of ingredients, right? But they'll be refrigerated better. In fact, it might be worth... I don't know if you guys want to see the comparison between the two types of refrigerators, but I could make a large refrigerator just to display the difference. Could be interesting as a compare-contrast. I don't even need that. So what I do need is tank storage, which is iron. Oh, where'd I put my iron? There it is. Should I show both fridges? AKA, should I make another one and just show you why I'm using the small over the large? It's up to you. So, storage. And I'm going to take green. Oh, I only want one storage. And I'll paint it from the other side. All right, let's filter that X out. Yoink. Alright, I think I have everything I need. Oh, the tablet that I should always have on me. And the network analyzer. So there's a little bit of X that's getting pulled out of the Atmo now. Hey, Boba Bushug. Thanks for the resub. Sorry I missed it. This game, it just like sucks me in, and I lose sense of the activity feed entirely. You wanted the green ogre? Yeah, I can't label it right now, but I can paint it green if you want. Truth be told, I'm actually going to be dismantling it really, really soon. Because, it's not doing anything anymore. I already have its tunnel all set up, so it's worthless. So, I should have brought more pipes. Is the long and short of it. Because, yeah. I don't know why I didn't. But what I can do for now is to at least have this go up to storage. I'm storing the gas outside. And then I can start painting. So this is a tank of nitrogen. Oh, you know, I probably... Oh! Did I open that? I did. Damn. I was trying to click to grab it, and I opened it up. So... I'm gonna have to make more nitrogen, which is fine, because I need, I needed nitrogen anyway. But I'm gonna change the way this is set up anyway, because I need a pressure regulator on top of what I already have. So let's get a pressure regulator and more pipes. Yeah, it's definitely not a tank of nitrogen anymore. My propellant is. My jetpack propellant is still nitrogen, as long as I don't open it up accidentally. That is pure nitro. So I can use that instead. And then use oxygen as a propellant, which I guess is fine. So let's do that. So now this canister is just generic. And it is now oxygen, and I'm going to use the oxygen as propellant. Which means that this canister is nitrogen, which I'll use as a coolant. And as you can see, this is just oxygen, which I'll jet around on. That's fine. Problem solved. Not much of a problem. Okay, so we wanted a pressure regulator. And that's gold and copper. And that's so that we can keep the pressure above 101 kPa, which is the requirement for not super spoiling. And then more pipes. Almost done. And then we'll want to print up a normal refrigerator because you guys want to compare and contrast the two. I still want to go ice mining because I'm pretty low on water. But I'll just use the nitrogen that I've already made. It also doubles as a spare oxygen tank for breathing. Exactly. It's pretty ideal on Europa to just use oxygen as a propellant because it's so plentiful. And if you jetpack indoors, you're just adding oxygen to the indoor air, which is not non-destructive. So it's, you know, it's ideal. So let's set this up correct. So what we want here is a pressure regulator to push 101 kPa into the fridge. So let's say 110. I'll just, because I didn't bring the labeler out, use smaller increments. So 110 kPa into the refrigerator. And then this will split like this. Should have just pick the green up anyway. But I'll dye it. Green. Oops. Green. 110. Okie doke. So then the side pipes are for radiators, so that the nitrogen I put in here gets cold. And I think it should be enough nitrogen where I just stick the tank on once and then it's done. I never really have to worry about it again. So then these radiators just make sure that the nitrogen stays cold, because the ambient temperature on Europa is super cold, so I don't really have to do anything, right? I'm using ambient temp. So all that's left is to wire up this regulator so that we control the amount of cold it gets. And this is probably the closest cable. I don't know if I brought out enough cables though. I'm really bad at that. I should take my time and make a stack of 50 so I stop running into this issue. But knowing me, I won't. Hey, Nightwindle. I'm glad that I could help you out enjoy a game such as this with my nutty viewer-driven content. What do I think of the game and how it's progressed? Well, I like it, but I worry about its progression, if I'm being honest. It has some of the features that they add in, they like neglect, if that makes sense. So a perfect case in point would be the Ogre or the Amy. They're both kind of worthless because just you get refuel rockets instead. So I feel like it's safe to say that I don't want world. Yeah, pipe network. I think it's safe to say that like they don't have a vision for the game so much. That they're just adding things that they think would be cool that maybe don't serve a purpose. And that way, I don't know if they're heading towards some theoretical goal line, but just shoving like weird little cutesy features into the game, and that's not how you should probably develop one. So that would be my 2 cents. So yeah, I'm eager to see where it goes in the direction of the development, but I'm also a little worried. Can I get that? No. All right, let me make a pipe meter then, or a digital pipe reader. Digital? No, not a. What are they called? A pipe analyzer. That's what I wanted. 2 electrum. So this will help me to figure out the temperature of the gas, because it's embedded in the wall, so I can't see it very easily. So I'll need a few more insulated pipes for that. But that will be a nice little thing to have, so that I can read it. Hey, Ron. How you doing? Let's make it easier on myself and just paint once rather than have to paint multiple times. So I'll remove these out. Paint the whole stack. Pull the X out of the air. Now the other issue that I'm going to have is I'm like adding to the volume of the pipe network, which changes its pressure. Meh, oh well. Okay, I can't put it up there. And I don't know if I can even hook a cable in this spot. Oh, apparently I can. That's kind of funny. All right, let's get a few more cables and finish this off. I don't have the big fridge to be able to compare, but at least I'll have the small fridge set up. Thank you for tuning in to Stationeers Europa, which originally streamed live on Twitch April 26th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that I'm not looking for game suggestions, as I played this with the no backseating tag enabled. If you'd like to chat with me on my gaming community, Rhadamant.com, or the description of this video have a link to Discord. If you'd like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com or Twitch has my schedule. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll have to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay warm out there, fellow Europans.